both of you met on your first film
Set, yeah.
your first film set, and you dated for almost a decade,
Yeah.
hid it for about 9 years, and then 1 year you were like, "Haan, theek hai, we have finally started dating after 9 years."
Yeah.
And obviously a lot changed, right? And you grow also together, but you also grow in different directions. You
Sure.
become your own
Yeah.
people. How challenging was it, not just professionally, obviously, but also personally, because you're growing into your own. You were very young when you met.
Yeah, I think, we were in a very long distance relationship also. Like, I was in the South
Yeah,
shooting a lot, Riteish was shooting here, and then most of our films were abroad. It wasn't really a common place like Mumbai. We hardly did many films. We did Masti and Tujhe Meri Kasam. So I would say it was challenging, though I don't feel that it was the end of the world. We maneuvered around it.
I think like growing together was most important part for us because people you grow. Either you grow towards each other or you grow apart,
Yeah.
and it's not that you intend to do it, but it's such a slow progression that you don't even realize that you're growing apart till you are really too far away from each other to understand. But one thing with us was that we were constantly in each other's lives as to knowing exactly what was happening. So that kept us together. And also, when you're happy and content with what you have, then you want to just be in that constant for a very long.
But that's very difficult to do, especially in the industry that we all are in,
Sure.
right? Because there's obviously you meet so many people. There's a lot of opportunities in terms of meeting new
Sure.
people, good-looking people
Sure.
with different backgrounds who are very interesting. So it is fascinating that you stay. I mean, even though you guys have been married now for how many years?
This year,
14
14 now this year.
14 already?
14. So
This will be 14.
24 years technically you've been together. I mean, you're going to have your silver jubilee in 1 year.
true.
And for two people who are quite young, it's still 25 years is a long time. So it's very fascinating and actually extremely inspiring as well, because you don't get to see, especially in the industry that you guys are in, you don't get to see that kind of bond and thing. So this is me just talking as a friend. You guys can
Arre, thank
interrupt
you.
whenever
No,
you
no.
want.
No.
I'm just saying
No, but thank
what
you.
I've never said off camera.
No, but for 10 years we were together. But when we got married, is the first time we stayed together.
Yeah,
So that was new. It wasn't like in those 10 years we were living together or
Yeah, we had gone for holidays, but we had never stayed together.
So we always were with friends. We always lived in separate rooms, even when we were on a holiday. Even when we were shooting, we always had separate rooms. We only were together when we got married. And that was the time where it was new life.
Yeah.
Oh, two people
ऐसा भी
living
होता
trying
है,
to.
yeah. No, but I've seen you guys obviously evolve as well into where you are today in your relationship, and I just want to say, from an outsider and as a friend, it's been a pleasure, and it's been amazing to see two people who I love very much,
Thank you, sir.
and
Thank you, Sania.
and be this way.